Your check engine light just came on and you are staring at code P0052 on your scanner, wondering what went wrong. This code specifically points to a problem with the oxygen sensor heater control circuit on bank 2, sensor 1. In plain English, your car computer is telling you that the oxygen sensor, located before the catalytic converter on the side of the engine that does not have cylinder number 1, is failing to heat up properly because the electrical resistance is too high. This is a big deal because your oxygen sensor, or O2 sensor, needs to be extremely hot to give accurate readings to the computer about how much fuel to burn. When the engine is cold, a built-in heater element inside the sensor kicks in to get it up to operating temperature quickly. If that circuit has a short, a blown fuse, or the heater element itself is burnt out, the computer sees high resistance, sometimes over 10 amps, and sets this code. You likely will not feel a huge difference in how the car drives immediately, aside from that check engine light staring at you, but ignoring it can mess with your fuel economy and emissions. The most common causes are a short in the wiring, a melted connector near the hot exhaust, or the sensor itself has just failed after years of heat cycles. To fix this, you need to get under the hood or under the car, depending on your specific model. Start by finding bank 2 sensor 1 and inspecting the wires. Look for any burns, fraying, or disconnected plugs. If the wiring looks good, you will need a digital multimeter. Unplug the sensor and check for 12 volts at the heater feed wire with the ignition on. You also need to check the ground circuit for continuity. If you have power and ground reaching the connector, then measure the resistance of the heater inside the sensor itself and compare it to the specs in your repair manual. If the sensor is bad, replace it. I always recommend getting an original equipment manufacturer part from the dealer rather than a cheap aftermarket one, as these sensors are very sensitive. If you are not comfortable using a multimeter or working around hot exhaust pipes, take it to a professional mechanic, especially since this might be covered under a federal emissions warranty. Thanks for watching and drive safe.